All right, hey guys, Jason here. We are up here. We are at Vaden Chevrolet in Pooler, Georgia, one of my favorite places. These guys are very nice. I've been up here before. It's a little bit of a hike from the house, but I've also, their Nissan dealer was the one that was close to me that I went to all the time. So fantastic setup.
Hey guys, how are y'all? It's John Ringer here at Vaden Chevrolet Pooler. We're located right behind the Tanger Outlets, 300 Outlet Parkway. Please come see us. We've got here a Chevy Trail Boss, and we've also got a Colorado Zr2 as well, and Jason is going to take it from here.
Today we are looking at these two gems right here. We're going to compare them side by side. The Trail Boss versus Zr2. We have the Colorado Trail Boss, Colorado Zr2. What are the differences? Well, first of all, let's take a quick understanding on here, and I will link individual reviews of each of these at the end of this video because I've done each of them individually, and I will have them running for you at the end. However, the Trail Boss gets a 2-inch lift from the factory, and it's going to be on 18-inch wheels. This one has got the Goodyear Maximum Terrains on it, just like that one does, basically same kind of tire, but we got 2-inch lift, a G80 rear locker, 2-speed transfer case. All that stuff is normal. Here we go to a 3-inch lift. We get front and rear electronic lockers and that extra capability on 33-inch tires. So there's a little bit of difference. More skid plates, multi-matic suspension. We'll look at that. We'll take it part by part, but let's look at the front of this. Let's also realize $40,000 truck, $50,000 truck. About a $10,000 difference between these two on here with the way they're optioned out. Here, we got tow hooks under the front, just like we would want. See them right there, black tow hooks. There they are, set and ready. We have no fog lights on the front. We have no LED headlights in this thing. It's simple, easy. We can very easily replace those to LED bulbs from Amazon though too. Now, fender flares are slightly different because they need, actually, no, on this one they are the same. I lied, sorry. On the Bison, they're slightly different. That's going to the Bison, which the Zr2 can come in a Bison also edition, which goes up to 35-inch tires. But here we have red tow hooks, much bigger, beefier tow hooks on this one than what we have on a Zr2. Those are still functional, but this one's got bigger hooks, big aluminum bash plate, and when we look underneath of here, we have skid plates galore. Okay, look at this. Okay, skid plates all the way down on that Zr2. Well protected all the way through. That's a beautiful thing. And fog lights, which we're seeing right here on there too. Great thing. We have the flow tie going right through there, and we have, like I said, the LED headlights. Over here, we get a plastic guard right here, plastic, and we still get some pretty good skid plates, as you can see, but it is a little simpler in design, little simpler setup on here. Not quite, you get that valance in the front, so you don't quite have the approach angle on there, but beautiful setup on both of them. On the Zr2, you are going to get rock rails on here. You are not getting any on the Trail Boss. It's not going to have them. Here you have an 18-inch gloss black wheel with a 32. Here you have this two-tone wheel as a 17 with a 33. Here you're getting the amazing multi-matic DSSV suspension on this thing, which is just straight up incredible. Hard to beat that suspension. It rides so butter smooth. Here you're getting more of a simple design, suspension wise. Okay, so a whole different ball game. You know, simpler, but still very good, very capable. Fantastic, different, you know, between the two of these things, they're both excellent. I'm not knocking any one of them, that's for sure. Both great setups. Both of these are gonna have the same bed design. Tow hooks in all four corners, high and low. You got the Stowflex tailgate in this one as well too. Same thing here. We are going to have bed lined in this one. We got the Stowflex tailgate in here as well, right there like that too. So pretty even there. Again, rock rails on here. Here we got simple monotube suspension that you can see right there. Monotube shocks, leaf spring suspension. Here we're a leaf spring, but we are again multi-matic DSSVs, and we have the place right here for joust stops if we wanted to add on the extra joust bumpers in here. Okay, so it gives us some nice options. Now there is a big noticeable difference in the back end here. This one comes with a hitch. Okay, we have a hitch on here already and the plugs. This one does not have the hitch package on here. You would have to mount the hitch, would have to be mounted there, and then you would have to pop this cover off and put the plug in there. But now also I want you to notice here, look at where the shocks are on this one. See the relationship between the shock here, right there, and then where the leaf spring is. See this gap here? ZR2 moves this shock that you see here and puts it over there. Okay, so here's the setup on the Trail Boss. When we come over to the ZR2, you can see the difference here. The ZR2 moves that shock outboard right out there by the wheel, and it's much longer shock, much more suspension travel and articulation. Beautiful system, but it also cleans up this area right here very nicely. So ZR2 takes it to the next level. Both have full-size spares, but the ZR2 actually comes with the same tread, same design, and same tire on it, where the Trail Boss is going to come with more of a simpler, but still same diameter full-size tire. But as you can see, simpler tread design on that tire, a little cheaper tire. So it's not gonna work as well off-road trail-wise to use this tire versus what you're gonna get if you pop the tire here, got a flat, you could actually put that one on and still not lose any performance. So it's a nice feature on there too. So here you also get the tailgate step right here. Okay, you get the tailgate step on the side of the Trail Boss. You do not get that here. You get a guard on here. You're not getting it in here, and you also have parking sensors set up on both of these, so it's a beautiful thing. But as far as the beds, everything about them is identical, and again, I go through them in great detail when I show at the end of this. I will link that the last 30 seconds of this video will be an individual for each of these. Review on each of them. You also have 400 watt power right there. 120 volt, 400 watt power right there in that setup as well too. So perfect design between the two of them. Both of them very off-road worthy trucks. Both of them very capable of doing what you're looking to do, but they approach it from a different style. Trail Boss, simpler in cost, simpler in function, simpler in design, yet super capable with that G80 rear locker, 2-speed transfer case, everything you want. Both of them are running the same 2.7 motor in them, so you got the same thing in both of them. I'll show you that, but it is the Turbo Max 2.7 is what we have in these. Pop this hood and show you. So both motor-wise, torque-wise, horsepower-wise, they're both 310 horsepower, and they are both 430 foot-pounds of torque. So there's no different in either one of them. They're both running the same exact motor. The beautiful, perfect 2.7 Turbo 4. I love this motor. I love how robust it is. Yes, it's got cylinder deactivation and active fuel management. A lot of that crap that the government mandates today, but this motor is clean, solid, and it does a fantastic job, and it's been out long enough to be proven in the Silverado even. So love the motor setup that's in these trucks. They are fantastic in both ways. Slight differences, like I said, in the front. When you look at it, honestly, I prefer the look of the Trail Boss. I like that ruggedy look of that more than I do the ZR2. Still both sexy, but I actually prefer the look of that one myself, just in the way it comes together. But again, tow hooks are different. The suspension, way different. There's those Multimatic DSSVs right there. Fantastic. We look over here, we got to even kind of fight to get in there. And let me actually pop you off here, but it's a whole different ball game of simplicity over here on the Trail Boss. And that's got some advantages to it too, because it's gonna be a lot cheaper to replace shocks on this than it is to replace those Multimatics. Now, when we look inside, in here, in the back of this one, we have cloth seats. We do not have a drop-down armrest here for any of your passengers back here. Okay, so real big differences there. We'll see that, but none there. We also have our two vents here, but we do not have any power supply back here in any kind of way. Where when we come over here and we look inside the back of this one, leather seats back here. We do have power in here. We have our vents, and we also have a drop down right here with two cup holders in it. So it's a nice feature. Again, different packages offer different things, but it is something worth noting in here. Here we have mat pockets on the back of both of these. That is a beautiful thing to have, those mat pockets. Over here, we do not have any mat pockets. Okay, again, all package relevant and things like that when we're looking at it. So again, seat wise, we are talking about simple in design, but this one has got the upgraded 8-way power seat, but it is a cloth seat, simpler in setup. You can see here we only got auto start stop, hazards, and lane departure assist right here. Those are only 3 buttons in here. We do not have synced and locked climate controls in there, that kind of stuff, and we do not have a trailer brake controller here. When we come around to this ZR2, we are gaining those features. Why? Because of the packages and the stuff that's needed. Plus, we got the front and rear lockers. But here, we gain a dedicated brake controller. We also gain, look at all the buttons we got here. Rear locker, front and rear locker, auto start stop, hazards. We got your lane departure. We got an aux button right here if you want to go ahead and hook up a winch or you want to put ditch lights on. And we got all windows down at one time button right there too. So beautiful features. And you can see how much more we got for climate control, sync and heated seats and all the stuff that we got in there, cooled seats. We have all these different options in this thing. And we have the perforated, ventilated seats in this as well too. So still 8-way power. So you can see there's some big differences between these two trucks, yet both trucks are absolutely amazing. Both trucks are great. This one wins, the Trail Boss, the black one, wins if you are looking to save some money and keep your budget low. You're in a $40,000 range. This one here, you're getting close to $50,000, an $8,000 or $10,000 difference, but you're gaining bigger tires, 1 inch more lift. You're going from 9.5 inches of ground clearance to 10.7 inches of ground clearance. You're getting front and rear electronic lockers versus a G80 auto locker, which is still a great thing, but nowhere near the capabilities of actual true electronic lockers. And you're getting the full rock rails here and some of the extra bells and whistles versus what you're getting here. The LED headlights, the bigger tow hooks, the underbody protection, little simpler in design. Let's take a quick look at their window stickers to show you some of these differences real fast on here so that you can see and you can read this stuff and make up your mind what might work best for you. Again, both running the same motors, the same 8-speed transmission. There it is for you. Basically your window sticker in a nutshell, and a Trail Boss. And then when we come over here and we look at the same thing for the Zr2 and we compare these here too, here's where we're standing at, and you can see the money right there, the additional packages, everything is there for you. And what we end up with, oh, and we also have the camera system on this one too, and I should have showed that earlier, but I didn't. Actually, I might even go do that and put that in here for when I do this, so when you watch the other video review of it, you will see the camera system. But two amazing trucks, two absolutely amazing trucks. Can't go wrong either way, but the decision will be up to you. Which one will be the best truck? Which one of these two is the one that you would buy? I want to know in the comments down below. And again, both of them available right now at Vaden Chevrolet. Information will be down below. And any questions, anything you got, comments, hit me up. Let me know. Thanks for watching.